Good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Gianni Navarro. After hours of evacuation, shutdowns, and delays, the Kansas City International Airport is back to business as usual. It sent passengers scrambling this afternoon. KCTV5's Ali Espinosa broke down what happened and what things look like.
A Sunday morning here at the Kansas City International Airport turned chaotic when a threat forced passengers out of their terminals and off of their planes. Things looked nothing like normal. Passengers were told to get out and fast. Just before noon, a threat came in. Airport police evacuated the terminals. Some passengers were walked off of their planes and onto the tarmac, as you're seeing here. Others walking out of the terminals entirely all the way to nearby cross streets just to get home. And it wasn't just inside the airport. Flights were grounded. Highway exits around the area completely blocked. For a while, you simply could not get in or out of MCI. Now, the FBI says the threat was thankfully not credible. As you can see here behind me, things are now flowing here at the airport, but the investigation is still not over. The FBI tells us they are working with city planners to determine what actually happened here on Sunday. Reporting from MCI, Ali Espinosa, KCTV 5 News.
And a Kansas City aviation spokesperson says the evacuation lasted 2 hours, but officers kept the parking garage closed for 3 more after spotting a suspicious vehicle. Bomb and arson squads investigated and cleared the airport. No threat was found. FBI Director Kash Patel posted this statement saying the threat was found not to be credible, like Ali mentioned. He went on to emphasize that these threats are a federal crime and the incident would be fully investigated. No arrests have been made at this time. That shutdown, though, created serious travel delays. FlightAware reports around 161 delays of flights were delayed, but only 2 flights were canceled. Now, this marks the second time KCI was evacuated in the past few months. You may remember back in December, authorities evacuated the airport in a similar scare, shutting it down for about an hour. Airport police and the FBI swept through but found no credible threat.